What's up guys, One here, and today we are taking a look at the Lanard. This is the Huntsman 50. Out of the box, one of my favorite looking foam blasters stock. Just look at this thing, fantastic looking. I was able to put a k26 spring in here, making it a lot stronger. If you guys are familiar with this, this is actually a newer version from 2018. An older one came out way earlier where the bolt was on the other side in the back, while this one's in the front on the left, making this a little bit more friendlier to customize and taking out the spring. So we're going to get through all that. We'll take out the spring, put the K26 in, but first off, let's take a look at this stock and see how powerful it is. Alright, so first we are going to be using the included darts right here. We'll get more into this later, but let's take a look at this stock with the barrel on as well. 56, 41, 55, 60, 55, 61. Alright, so now we're going to do it without the barrel on. So we get about 55, 60 with the barrel, so 57, 49, 56, 62, 63, and last, 63. Out of the box, not the most powerful blaster out there. You're getting about high 50 FPS. That's why I swapped out the spring to give it a much needed boost in power. But yeah, before we get into that, let's take a look at the sniper rifle in general, because in my opinion, like I said before, my favorite looking blaster out of the box. It's so realistic looking. I love the color scheme. I love the tan, I love the green, I love everything about it, just the way it looks, the way it's built. You can see back here, actually, it has a nice little section for extra darts. You do have 50 cal sniper right there, going across the Huntsman, little designs, and more. All of this is actually just stickers. You can actually pull this off right now if you wanted to give it a nice clean look, which I think would be pretty cool in my opinion. Overall, the box this came in was pretty nice. Nothing special about it. Just shows you how it looks. I believe it came with about 30 darts. It didn't actually say how many it came with, but you get about 30 darts, give or take. Right here is the clip. This is the most unique thing about it. We'll get more into this later, but you cannot use another clip with this blaster. This blaster does come apart, which you will do right now. So to take it apart, it's pretty simple. The scope comes right off right there. It doesn't really lock on, to be honest, so yeah, you can be careful of that. The back part right here, the shoulder stock, you kind of just pull it off like so. And over here for the barrel, you just have a switch right here. You push this, and you can do that. Alright, so I hope this is a good angle. Alright, let's go. So I took some screws out already to make it go faster. But yeah, you have all these screws on the side right here. Alright, so this you have to take apart as well. It's really easy. There, okay. Alright, that being done right there, now we can just gently pull this up. Like that. Close. So here's a spring right here, and it actually is underneath a mechanism or cover that you have to unscrew as well. Here's the priming lock right here. It actually has a metal bar inside of it, so that's pretty cool. So you have to take this off first, like that. The catch spring is right here as well, which is underneath this whole this cover right here. So we have to unscrew this first, and we'll get to that right now. Oh yeah. So you want to see the mechanisms underneath there, all those gears right there. When this goes in, the dart doesn't go straight. It kind of comes upwards and then goes into the barrel. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting, complex blaster, at the very least. Alright, so we are going to unscrew this. And like I said, all these screws are the same size. So like I said, I did put a k26 in here, which I will do right now for you guys. I did have to change out the catcher spring because it would not hold originally, the original one. This is the original one right here. Just showing you guys, it's so tiny, it's so small, and it's so weak. So I just totally changed that out with another spring, a stronger one that I had lying around. And I just left it there because it's a lot better in general. So this comes off right now. There you go. All right, so as you can see, springs right here. This is the base. This is the original spring right here, giving us like 55 to 60 FPS. You can take this off right here. It's pretty simple. And there you go. So this is the K26 I was originally using before. I cut it out. I cut it exactly the same length. I don't want to go any longer or high or shorter. Just to be safe, I did the same exact size at least right there. And it's the same exact diameter pretty much right there. So didn't really have a problem with that. Let me try to zoom in more so you can see that. So we'll put that back in there like so. And like I said before, I changed out the catch spring already. Really simple, just pop it out, put a new spring in there. There you go. K26, there you go. And now we'll put it all back together. And we will, well, we have to remember, so this goes like this. And everything's pretty well put in there and like screwed down, so you don't have to really worry about anything really popping out or falling out, to be honest. All right, we are outside. We're gonna start with the intended original darts, which are, you know, they're not the greatest, but we're just gonna use them first because that's our first initial test. Remember, we were getting about high 50s to 60 with them. And this holds about 6 darts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just to show you guys, right? It does prime. It's a little bit harder obviously, but it will prime. So with the barrel on first, 77. 63, 78, 81, 83, 82. And that's it. Now that we still have the barrel on, I'm still gonna try it out with some Nerf elite-ish like darts because I think these actually perform pretty well with them. Trust me, I was testing these out before of all these different darts. I was surprised by my results. So here's with the elites. 88, 87, 84, 86, 84. That's it. Oh, 84. Oh, error. Alright. Alright, we're back in the office. So yeah, highest we got was 88. I did it with the barrel on and not with the barrel off because honestly, come on guys. You're using this with the barrel. You want it to be a nice cool sniper. Without the barrel, I probably could have cracked over 90, definitely. Which is not bad, you know. We went from 60 to 90. That's a 30 FPS difference. You know what? Maybe I should try it with the. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Alright, I am back outside for documentation purposes to make sure we can actually hit 90 without the barrel on. And I believe we could. And even if you do, that's fantastic. 90, 60 from 90. Alright, I'm doing this handheld now because I didn't bring out my tripod. 84. Jeez, this is so annoying. $90. There you go. Boom. We hit a 90. Let me just finish off the rest. Can you see the chronograph? Maybe. 89. Duplicate 89. 88. 88. Alright, so accuracy test. Let's see how good this is. I'm about like 15, 20 feet away. Not that far, but with the new K26, I don't know. Whoa, that veered a lot to the left. I swear I'm aiming for 50. Not even hitting it. That's a little better. There you go. Did it bounce out? Can't tell. So that's with the elite darts. We're going to try it with the included darts now. Alright, now we have the included darts. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh, there you go. A little better. Not bad. I was at least in the vicinity, so the red darts are actually fairly more accurate, to be honest, than the Nerf Elites. Alright guys, it is conclusion time. What can we say? We took out the original spring, we put in a K26, we bumped the FPS from high 50s to the high 80s. That's a 30 FPS jump. In my opinion, that's a success. I'm pretty happy with it. Victory, good job. I probably could have increased it a little bit more by taking out the air restrictor. But honestly, at that point, what is the point? Honestly, I look at this blaster, and this is a novelty blaster to me. Look at this thing. It looks fantastic. It is awesome looking. It's just something I want to put on my wall and display. It's nice to say that I put a K26 in here, and it's more powerful than before. Right? That's it. Pretty much all I wanted to do. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's a very unique blaster. You know, Nerf, maybe not even Dart Zone, Adventure Force would never make a blaster so realistic looking, right? But yeah, it is pretty cool. I remember longevity is always the question when it comes to upgrading your springs like this. You're putting a way stronger spring than it's intended for. And remember, the bolt right here, now I showed you before, it is a metal handle covered in plastic, but you know that's still connected to plastic inside, so who knows how long this will last. For me anyway, you know, I'm probably going to use this a handful of times throughout the months or years, so it will last me a long time just to show off, play around with for a couple of times. If you're going to use this like monthly or weekly and keep priming it, then that's a big question for debate if it's going to last long enough to handle that much pressure. But yeah, but that's why we do this, right? This is why we upgrade our springs. This is why we make our blasters stronger, because we just want to do it. And you move on to one project, and then you finish, you go to the next one, right? So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'm pretty happy with the results. I remember the biggest thing about this is the clip. This unique clip magazine right here, because when you put a dart in there, it doesn't go out the other end like a normal one would, right? So it kind of like, it gets feeded, goes up in an angle, straightens out, and goes out. Very interesting. That's why I think the original one was a lot messier for people to customize because of the placement of the bolt, or the priming handle, which was on the other side. I think it's a lot easier now, the way it's laid out. So pretty cool. Remember, this is the 2018 version, not the old one that came out probably early 2020s. No, 2012, 13. Yeah. All right, so that's about it. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you learned something or had some fun watching the video. And like always, comment, criticize, subscribe. Do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you like the video, hit a thumbs up. Peace.